In this video, we will dissect the current state of anarchy in the stock market as well as the cryptocurrency market. Where will we go next? What is actually going on behind the scenes? And how low may we go? The price of Bitcoin and all other currencies, including XRP, fluctuates. However, is this merely a prelude to the next leg up? Let's also discuss the US cryptocurrency stockpiles XRP reserve, why it matters, and how all of this could affect the network's future. Remember to use the like button, turn on alerts, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any updates. It's going to begin now as we dissect everything. 82,978,000 Bitcoin right now. It is down 2.5% over the last day. When Ethereum arrives at 2127, it is down roughly 1%. As DC's chilling at 99 cents and XRP, USDT is coming in as a dollar peg. At $2.20, it is down more than 2%. Not bad. With a total Bitcoin market capitalization of 2.7 trillion, things appeared far worse yesterday. In that regard, we are essentially correct. We were in the same place during the really brief bull run in 2020. Is it true that we are heading lower? What is the lowest we can go? Is it a run over? Since then, has the top been in? Now, December is all about going back. Well, in a moment, we will jump over to the Bitcoin and XRP chart. We will examine some opposition and support. We'll see what our waves have to tell us. Before we take any action, discuss the news, or discuss the current state of world liberty finance and the Trump team, let's take a quick look at the charts to see what they're thinking and doing. No, let us examine the Bitcoin chart. Here, this is what we're preparing. This enormous wave is seen in the center of the screen. We must transcend this. Thus, we can tell that we are currently flip bullish on this. It's beneath us. We're really pessimistic. We reversed and made the most money. As you are aware, we have a significant downward trend that began on Tuesday, February 25th, and has been exactly as predicted. It is currently nothing more than a strong push to the downside. What is the lowest this thing can go? Well, we often pay for this enormous green wave. Reversal, with the price reversing from 73 to 56,000 as the starting point. We enter the 50,000 range when you most likely consider a rip. The bull runs over, and this thing is finished. Well, not so quick. Is it possible for this to return to the lower $70,000 level or even the 60s? People believe we're crazy since we've been discussing it on this channel for a while. The charts that show you the numbers going to the moon and the roof are all that everyone is interested in. How many individuals informed you that by now, XRP should be $8, $13, or $20? I responded, look, for XRP, we had one very specific conversation. If nothing changes for the remainder of the year, we will require $4 to $5 at the end of Q1 and starting in Q2. Bitcoin is attempting to spoil the celebration, and we are running out of time on that. When we examine Bitcoin's support and resistance, what do you notice? It continues to attempt to decline and pull the market lower. Going up, there's a lot of damn resistance. There's going to be a lot of opposition, people. That's not good. For support, what are you looking at? However, starting at about 66K, the next area of support isn't going to kick into that $67,000 zone. Does that imply that Bitcoin must be perfect? Must fall to this level or will do so? No, it doesn't. Since we are essentially sitting in a flat area, anything can happen. Can we fully recover? Where can I expect Bitcoin to surpass 95K? Bitcoin should rise above 95K, in my opinion. Boron does, too. It is capable of continuing, and continuing. We haven't arrived yet. We are simply in an enormous, almost W-shaped formation, isn't that right? This is similar to what occurred here. We will now test back down after achieving a W breakout. The CME gap does not need to be completely bridged. Keep in mind that it wasn't. It doesn't, but you know, when they say anything, they typically mean it. Yes, you are far more knowledgeable than completing them 80%. This is XRP. XRP continues to cling to its chinny chin. We must maintain our position above this wave, which is roughly 2012 cents. I'll try to zoom in a little bit so you can see how amazing this is. From $2.13 to 2005 pennies. We don't want XRP's 2005 cents to lose value. If 205 is broken, there's a big problem here. We're hitting far deeper. I will be that man even though I don't want to be. I will tell you the truth, I do not wish for that to occur. Prepare yourself for a decline, most likely to $85, and it may even go back all the way if that occurs. Nearly $1 is retracted. Are you aware of what some of you are considering? I will purchase more. I understand. Believe me, I understand, but I don't want to witness us descending to that level. No, I don't. This thing has a huge support region going on here, and I want to see it hold. This ranges from roughly $2 to $1.90, with the lowest possible price being between $1.63 and $1.75. I do not wish for that to be broken. I want to hang out there. I want to see it there. I hope these markets keep rising. I don't want to spend the entire year dragging this out. I don't forget that we're going to be on edge and just sit back and hope that this thing works out. We currently have more than 16 distinct businesses. Who wants to sell XRP ETFs? Grayscale Bitwise Canary Wisdom Coins, 21 shares. Trustworthiness 3 distinct volatility shares and hashtags are lowering for our Galaxy process. How about a long one? All right. They're looking for a means to make money if they're anticipating ETFs. It's that easy. If they weren't looking to make money, they wouldn't dump an ETF. All right, 16 ETFs are on the horizon. In my opinion, the bull run is still going strong. Out there, I see people rumbling. I see people discussing it. Is it something to talk about? It should be, without a doubt, as there is a chance that December was the blow-off peak, and XRP always goes last. Do I think that Trump is merely creating his Bitcoin strategic reserve as he prepares to take office so he can claim that he fulfilled his promises, and that's it? We see his universe, Liberty Finance, and let me try to locate that tweet, so I'm not sure why. When it comes to investing, World Liberty Financial is heavily invested. There's a $10 million drop. Do you believe that he is investing in cryptocurrency and that, should the bull market materialize, they would lose money on this venture? Trump will no longer be president in more than 4 years, and who can predict what the next cryptocurrency bull run will bring? To ensure that these markets persist, he will use all efforts possible. To gain more experience, he went up to World Liberty Financial. They also won't accept $110, $1 million, or $110 million. Trump has currently discussed adding Bitcoin to the strategic reserve. He claims that all coins are included as well, but David Sachs says, well, the only reason Trump mentioned XRP, Solana, and ABA is because they are top 5 cryptocurrency. This leads to some inconsistent information. Not in my opinion. He wouldn't have asked Brad Garlinghouse to the White House if that were true, would he? It would never have happened. Therefore, I believe that something more significant is going on here. This is touched upon by Jeremy Hogan. He shares his thoughts on how Ripple might be able to contribute and pay for the reserve. That will be added to the SEC lawsuit stockpile. What piques my interest? Are there any other lawsuits like that? They have been disregarded and discarded. However, the case between Ripple and the SEC is still pending for an odd reason. Why it makes sense is the question. Correct? The numbers don't add up. What I will be focusing on is the end date of this case when it does occur. There are now 16 ETFs for XRP. How quickly can we launch these? We're probably going to reach 24. At least 6 of these things will likely be authorized immediately, in my opinion. That, in my opinion, will contribute to a significant influx of capital into XRP. Where Bitcoin will go is the question, because Bitcoin controls this market. So, where will Bitcoin end up? Will Bitcoin fall even more from here? Will Bitcoin decide that enough is enough? Let's give a brief overview. Let's reach 120. Now, let's go on to 175. Before all the coins have a party with it, let's blow the roof off this thing. What we're waiting for is that. Until Bitcoin determines it is ready to run, nothing happens. Folks, keep in mind that's what I'm listening to. I'm not sure if we've arrived at the woodworks yet. I'd want to say that we are, but what? No crystal ball is in my possession. I'm just relaxing.